Whiteout conditions throughout the Great Plains sure made travel difficult, but we're still expecting a full house at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the New England
snowstorm.
Patriots. And off we go from Denver. Fielded just outside the goal line. Good return up past the 30. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Cohen. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. This defense for the Pats, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go play action now. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that.
Come on,
to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
On the handoff, it's Cohen. And just
God damn it.
From the 49 to the 50. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Following the penalty, it's Williams. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Here's Wilson. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Play action. Now Wilson.
Come the fuck on.
But it's incomplete. Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. And McManus able to put it through. And the Broncos the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next
fuck
week
on.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Going to give this time to the tailback. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just
Yo, what's up, bro?
With the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
This is fucking pissing me the fuck off.
He will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football.
There we go. That's a fucking pick.
Picked off at the
Fuck out of my way.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run down.
I'm going to fucking lose it.
In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
To throw is Wilson. And this will be incomplete.
We can't catch the fucking football.
Play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Gotta be man.
Wilson.
What the fuck, man?
Complete.
You definitely won't like to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back.
Who the fuck is throwing the fucking football like that?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that
God
means
damn.
to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
You get it?
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But it'll lead to a 4th down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
God damn.
On 4th down, on is the punter, Colby Wadman. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And that will force
I can't
a
fucking
turnover
concentrate.
on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He's fucking
Henry brings it in. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get bit.
And I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he pushes forward, but
Of course he's hurt.
the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the
Hey.
1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
On the fucking backup.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I didn't believe someone wants to fucking play.
Offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Now Wilson. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that is caught at the
Get the fuck out of here.
Touchdown. K.J. Hamler with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Damn, come on, man. Lock up.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good.
Shit,
I imagine the changes this offseason
good shit, man.
On the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this up near the 30.
We just got to tackle, man.
58 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Brings up 3rd and inches. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So, 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Big fucking hit, man.
A second time. And he lost the football.
And then we...
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
What the fuck?
It really was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity. Now Jones. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
There we go.
And oh my goodness, he loses it again. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Thank goodness for heaters.
I'm getting fucking hoed right now.
To carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the.
And now, as with every potential turnover,
should be my ball regardless.
Take a second look at this just to make sure.
Shoot my fucking ball.
Oh, that's me. That's me.
Give me the motherfucking ball.
Was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Throwing, Jones. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
Oh, what the f...
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they try the right side here. And
oh, man.
Bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to
his bitch ass.
And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Blankenship's kick is good. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
You'd have to imagine, given the snowy condition, lots to talk about at halftime for these 2 coaching staffs. Plenty of decisions to be made for the second half for sure. And for the Colts,
I know one thing, my goddamn teammate ain't catching motherfucking football.
Indeed, Coach, thanks very much. And that snow
Second of all, we hit motherfuckers right now.
At least in the foreseeable future. The Rocky Mountain snow looks like it's going to continue through this second half as we are back underway in Denver. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this
Let's go,
is a
man.
tie
Big
game.
time fucking
No
player,
need to
bro.
panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Jones. Flushed out right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game.
Like, babe, you're
for
like
either
screaming
team.
over the top of my game.
He'll send this one into the mile high,
Oh.
and it's a good one. This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Rolling to his right. This pass caught by Hamler. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. I love that play because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Now we're fucking playing.
In this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
God damn.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Fucking shit, motherfucker. Rock the shit out of me. God damn.
We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Fights loose. And
he's running now.
Down, but he does reach the 5.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Tariq.
Good shit, man.
And this time he is in. Tariq Cohen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have broken the tie. Now McManus to tack on the extra point.
I missed it.
And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
Madden really wants me to fucking lose this game, bro. Oh god. They really want me to fucking lose.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
I'm pissed now.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
You're gonna throw up. Ready? Ah.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
Oh, my God.
And it's incomplete. And the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game.
I'm getting hold right now.
As you try to execute offensively.
Well, this is where the mile-high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. Guys moving a bit slowly here. It's 3rd and long. Jones on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. They're going to try and throw.
No fucking shot, man.
They find some open field here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Territory at the 45-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Managed to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, they'll try to run.
Let's go!
Oh, he lost the football.
Let's go!
It's picked up by the Broncos. And they are
Put the nose on.
At the 40-yard line. Man, that's a 3rd fumble for him now in this.
We hitting
game.
motherfuckers.
You know the old saying, CD, once is a fluke, twice a coincidence, 3 times becoming a pattern.
3 times is a problem in this case because we've seen field goal kickers have days like this, quarterbacks occasionally, but how rare is it for us to see a running back lose it 3 times trying to carry it? Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He completes this to Sutton. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Get in the end. Oh.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. And he has met.
We not get it? We not get that shit?
Right there. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And he will take it in.
Now we got it. Run it up.
A great effort.
Run it up.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Run it up.
Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2.
Goddamn clown nose is back.
They're going to try and run. And bring him down after just a short pickup. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and he'll come up empty on the try for 2. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Give the MVP award to the whole defense.
The Pats at the line.
What are we doing? Oh, they passing.
You figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Meanwhile, Jones throws to Henry here. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10 from the gun. Jones. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, that's an easy read.
Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off with great anticipation. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He'll buy some time right. And he'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think in clement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
Oh, let's go!
Into the end zone. Now, hold on here.
Holding my ass.
So let's see what this is about. They're backed up here.
They want me to fucking lose.
20 now after the holding penalty. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen, and they'll get him down right about the 20. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. The kick by McManus is good. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away into 4.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now Jones. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Jones. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
I honestly should fucking make this motherfucker get out of here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They go play action now. Wilson rolling to his right. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it, and the Pats are right back in this football game. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Broncos, they get yet another victory to finish the year at 14-3 overall. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, it will indeed be a 10-loss season as they wrap up 7-10. And I think you have to say, ultimately,